One Wellness Week. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Okay, how to get a job. Hey, don't forget, like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Okay, so you just lost your job. Sorry. I know it's that time of year, people getting laid off and shit. Hey, listen, don't listen to me. I'm just giving you my opinion. Always check with your own professionals. Um, but it sucks because now I own a business. I'm a businesses actually. So in a way, I mean, I had jobs in the past, like everybody else. Go to work, go to an office. But I've been in there before, and yeah, it can be a little unsettling because although there's some kind of level of safety, but there's kind of not, unless you're certain professions. You're bulletproof. You can't be fired. That's nice. Um, but if you're working corporate America type of deal where you can get fired at any given time, whatever, it sucks because again you're walking on eggshells. However, owning a business can also be very unsettling because every single day you have to like reapply. You can't take for granted. When you own a business, you're always applying for a new job every day because customer acquisition. Uh, but there's some safety in that because you're your own pilot. But people think like, oh, you own your own business, that must be great because you can't be fired. And you just, well, yes and no. I mean, I nobody can fire me, but everybody can fire me. You know what I mean? So, anyways, but if you're looking for a job, here's my tips for you on how to get a job. I think, and I was just talking to somebody about this. The biggest thing you can do for yourself, look, I'm not saying don't send out resumes and don't go on the job market on the email on the computer and fill it out. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, great. Go ahead, do that. It can't hurt, but it's really not the best ROI. I want to say you're wasting your time, but um, the biggest thing you could do for yourself, the old adage, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So I would say if you're looking for a job, volunteer your time, volunteer. So you don't have to absolutely love where you're going to volunteer, but volunteer. It doesn't matter where, volunteer. And the more places you can volunteer, then you're going to rub shoulders with people who are movers and shakers and shot callers and got and have power and money. Because most people who are business owners, CEOs, CFOs, people who got a lot of power are typically, not all the time, but typically like to give back. And what do? They volunteer. So if you're volunteering, you're rubbing shoulders with them. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, sorry, I didn't know that you were the CEO of. Oh, wow, oh, you own that company? Oh my God, yeah, I'm looking for a job. Boom, you're gonna be in. You don't even have to send a resume. It's just gonna be like, I got you. Don't worry about it. So the thing is, you have to volunteer. So, and you shouldn't volunteer if you're not gonna be like wanting to do it. Don't do that because people will see you're full of shit and you're not happy. You want to volunteer at a place that you would have somewhat interest in, and it could be anywhere: animal shelter, your church, your synagogue, your mosque, your community center, your blood donation center. You can join fraternity groups as an adult, sorority groups as an adult, believe it or not. I'm part of Knights of Columbus, which is a Catholic men's organization. That's a charity group. I'm part of my other churches groups, men's Bible studies. Am I the holiest person in the world? No. But I'm part of other volunteer groups. I donate blood 4 times a year. So you have to go in, you're going to rub shoulders with people. Oh, you're going to wait in the waiting room. So you want to do things that are volunteer based. I've donated my time and volunteered at animal shelters, etc. Not to get a job, but you're gonna bump into people who have connections. Not every single time, but more often than not. And who knows, so I would say volunteer. That's a really big thing. If you want to find a job, you want to get a job, and if you're open to kind of almost any job, like you want to get a good corporate job somewhere, that's probably the best thing to do is volunteer. Second thing I would do is you probably don't have any money, but at this point, if you're looking for a job, but you never know, join a gym. Join a martial arts class, join something that is going to get you again to rub shoulders with people, and you don't know where that goes, So it's not going to happen overnight, but the more places you can join, the more places you can get plugged into, the more often you're going to, again, have an easier time of finding a job. So join a gym, join a karate place, dojo, whatever. Join a community group on social media, and then they'll meet in person, and you can, again, rub shoulders with people. I belong to a cycling group, so that's free. You know what I mean? You can join a crochet group. You can join a pottery group. You can join a collector stamp group. You can join any thousands of groups on Facebook, and then they meet in person. So this is going to be a great way for you to, again, rub shoulders. Let your social media friends and your family and everyone know that, hey, I'm looking for a job. You don't have to cry. And I know it's humbling. You have to eat humble pie. And, but those who humble themselves shall be exalted. Those who exalt themselves shall be humbled. So go on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, whatever it is, and just reach out to your quote unquote social media friends and say, hey, everybody, just got laid off. My specialty is in so-and-so. Please hit me up. I would love to send my resume out to you. You don't have to be like, but it's common to do like that nowadays to just, let people know that you're looking for a job. With big deal. I know it's a little embarrassing, but again, humble yourself and you'll be exalted. Find the companies that you want to work for and fuck it. Don't worry about them hiring. Are they hiring or not? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Shh, quiet. You're going to send in a paper resume on a large manila envelope, not a white envelope. You're going to send your resume into the CEO, the CFO, the vice president, the co-vice president. You're going to send those separate letters out. Nobody does that anymore, okay? Nobody does that. That would stick out. So when people zig, you want to zag. Everyone's sending shit via email and through portals on the internet. You want to send paper resumes out. That is going to stick out big time. So you got a very good shot at getting some feedback there. And I would follow up. If they don't hit you up, and if their assistants, now is the CEO going to call you? Probably not, but maybe his or her assistant will reach out to you. And if they don't, every whatever, every couple of weeks I resend that damn resume or whatever. You don't want to be a stalker, but maybe once every 2 months, maybe resend it. You know what I mean? Can't hurt. And I would send it to as many people in that company as you can. So if there's 10 CFOs, mail them to all. Hey, you want to find a job, right? Internships. I know you're older now. You're out of college and stuff. Internships, that's for fucking kids. I'm not a kid. You don't got a job, right? So shut the fuck up. So just, intern. Can't hurt. Apply for internships at companies. And again, that's a foot in the door. You know what I mean? So I would also say, this is not about finding a job per se, but, don't think you're going to get the money you were getting at your last job. You may or may not. Usually, especially when you're older, but something's better than nothing. What else? And I would say that is kind of it. If you know any tricks for people on how to get a job besides the usual, go on the computer, look at the portal, blah, 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 blah. Like please, you're not getting a job that way. But if anybody out there knows any tips, put them on the comment section below. I wish you great luck in your search for a job this year. And guess what? You're going to do it. You just got to be patient and you got to be persistent and tenacious and, keep on pushing, and you will get something, my friend. That is that. Okay. All right. DJ Tony over and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.